Alright, so I'm going to be proving that beyond the shadow of a doubt, uh, my boy Lazmin, aka MPF Helix 031122, is in fact not hacking. Alright, I don't know what the fuck this is doing, sorry. Yeah, so I know this video is highly suspicious, however, when broken down, it is clear that he is in fact not hacking and just very good at this game. Right. So the first concern here is that he tracks him through the wall here. However, this is clearly just him moving through the wall to hit him the next time. So that's the first thing. That guy then dies over there, I believe. Yeah, that guy dies over there. Now, you can see that, is it this next clip? So that right there was supposed to be him tracing the medic, but he was clearly just looking to his left to check his surroundings, especially considering there was a friendly right there. It just makes perfect sense that he would be looking to his left to confirm that that is in fact a friendly. In this next clip here, oh, so that was the clip from earlier, I missed it, sorry. This right here, so that guy over there, when he dies, this section, as you can see right here, he traces right to that HECU's head and shoots at him. According to him, he thought the guy was crouching. This is a clear indicator to me that he is, in fact, just very good at the game, as he went right to a guy that was already dead and got a headshot on the ragdoll. I don't think that there are any hack clients that would do that. That seems like a terribly inefficient hack client if it would shoot at someone who's already dead over prioritizing somebody who is still visibly exposed. That does not make sense. This shows to me, at least, that he does have the skill to be able to turn very quickly and begin attacking. And yeah, as I said before, again, you could see the friendly moving here. He went to look at the friendly and happened to be looking in that general direction. All right, this is the next concern right here. That sword right there gets killed, and he is in a voice comm with this sword right here. So that sword right there is giving him information throughout this whole time. Now, he heard the sword mention a pocket medic on the EOD. According to him, he was looking for the pocket medic, so he's keeping his mouse centered on the wall here. Now, that did look very suspicious for a moment there with him shooting over to the EOD. However, I, again, know of no hack client that will, for starters, overshoot and then trace back and go for the legs. And he didn't even begin firing until just now, as you can see the bullets going. And he continues to target the leg. I don't know of any very good hack clients that will immediately go to the leg without some setup. And if you could argue that it's a very good hack line and it doesn't know, and it knows when it's being blocked. However, in this section here, the head is exposed and he does not go to the head. He is in fact not looking at the head at this point. This to me is, because this is one of the most highly suspicious parts I've heard and most controversial. To me, this does not appear to be hacking anyway. And he clearly has a, he clearly is just good at this, and I know for a fact he has a very high sensitivity. Another thing, ping, lag. Now he mentioned lag a few times, I know, in his report, and if somebody is complaining about lag in chat and knowing how bad the lag usually is on CVR, this is a pretty good indicator for me also that that has some truth to it. So now this next section here, yeah, he just spotted this guy here and was shooting at him. That really quick flip around shows that he just has a high sensitivity. This section here was another suspicious part. Right here, this is clearly just aiming. I mean, come on, he's missing right now. And this is him shooting farther into the wall. That could be argued to be him still tracing him. However, it does not appear that way to me. Sorry. He appears to have just been following it through here. And this section here is another suspicious part as he began shooting randomly at this. However, he could have thought that since he's still shooting, even though he's over here, this shows nothing, because he's shooting at nothing right now. So he was probably just lagging out or assumed the RU was still where he was before. This section's another controversial part, as they say that he's tracing the RU through the ground here. However, he is not looking directly at the RU, and he's in fact just side strafing with A while reloading in this. I asked him, he was reloading in this part. And him looking down is not looking at the RU because he's preparing himself to look over this low-lying slant right here, as he knows the map well. It's right about here when he spots the RU and begins to look at him. If he had a hack client, he would have immediately snapped to him a lot quicker, rather than this being more of a fluid human motion. And you can see, again, he's missing initially. He's still missing. He's only just now starting to hit him. And he gets shot again and jumps down here, and this is not where it ends. Now here, again, lag. He was shooting him and following through. And it's not even like you could say that his cursor was directly over top of the HECU or on his head or anything. It's back here. It's behind him. There's what hackline goes for that, and it's not even in that. And it made it look even better in that last scene because his boot was up. His actual hitbox is probably way over here. He's not aiming at him. He probably just lagged out while turning to the right. You can see he continues to turn to the right after this. Yeah, ignore walls. It's not. He's beginning to shoot, and he continues shooting through the wall. I do that all the time. That's not abnormal in any way, shape, or form. And I just overall don't see anything in here that can be definitively proved as hacking. All of this seems fluid human motions to me. I mean, for starters, he does that, which is a good indicator. And he's not looking at the medic. Again, he's looking at the friendly here. He continues on upward into this section where he goes for the EOD's foot. Now, yes, that section was a snap. However, if you take it frame by frame, you can tell it ends up just being, sorry about that, you can tell it just ends up being more of a skill thing than anything. Again, spamming ping, or spamming pause, because he does go to him, yes, but he goes and overshoots a little bit and continues and has to continuously pull back. He's not on the EOD 100% of the time like he would be if he was having a hack client. He's moving around a little bit. And in addition to that, this RU section here is just, that's normal. This doesn't really seem like it could be much of anything apart from, again, lagging through the wall a little bit and shooting over. And because we took it frame by frame earlier, it looked a little bit more suspicious when he continued shooting into the wall. But as you could just see there, it's a very human motion. It goes by so quickly that he probably didn't even notice and was just shooting in the general direction of the rogue unit. And again, this section is also very human and natural. And yeah, this section, again, this is just him lagging out. That makes no sense. I don't know why he was saying ignore walls. So yeah, this is why I believe definitively he is not hacking, and this is not sufficient evidence to ban him.